Kenyon, who was throwing back around the goal line. Dangerous area. Riverdale blocked well enough to give him the time. Second down and short yardage. 2nd and 1, so they'll give him all of about 19 yards on that pass play. Chieftains going right at it here. They have thrown a total of 3 interceptions tonight. Riverdale has picked off 1. Make that 2. Ethan Baumkamp has 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns on the offensive side. So he's having a big game, to say the least. Here's a run by Riverdale. Short gain and enough for a first down. Carson Kenyon over the pile, and they move the sticks. Riverdale football, 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Bulldogs leading by 6 here in the football game. Ithaca will break the defensive huddle. Now head to the line. Here comes Riverdale. Chieftains, after garnering the first down, ball is at the 32. Their own. Under center is Kenyon. There's the snap. Carson with the pitch. Running play. Chase Chitwood blows across the line for another gain of 2, maybe. Looks like 2nd and 8 coming up. Several of the Bulldogs on the stop, led by Logan Anderson, the linebacker.
Gain of 2, second down.
2nd down and 8 yards to go for the Riverdale Chieftains. Landon Bobb and Sawyer Connor on the left side of that line. Draven Cochran, as well as Riley Wannick on the right side. The center is Brady Goplin. Waiting the snap from center, the Riverdale Chieftains with Carson Kenyon. Looking it over now, takes the snap. Rolls to the near side, and then a quarterback pitch going out to Tim Bailey. Bailey trying to elude the tackler, gets ahead to the 35, out to around the 36. That's a gain of a good 5 yards. Spun out of bounds by the Bulldogs, Lincoln Manning, and also by Wesley Nelson. Going to bring up a 3rd down for the Chieftains. 3rd and about 6 yards to go as we near the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Game moving along here. In fact, they didn't take the usual time at halftime either. They were ready to go. Both teams wanted to get back at it. 3rd down for the Chieftains coming up. 3rd and about 6 yards to go. There's the snap from center. Bulldogs coming after the quarterback. Rolling to the near side. Kenyon breaks the tackle. Now he's going to plant and throw. It is going to be knocked away. Intended for Chase Chitwood. 3 Bulldogs in the vicinity. And Ethan Baumkamp was right behind Chase Chitwood. That ball caromed. Boy, that would have been something. Almost came toward his hands. And Ethan Baumkamp, who has 2 interceptions and 2 touchdown catches tonight, is playing with a cast on his hand, too. He's got like a club hand, and he's had some plays tonight hanging on to the football. Again, that one almost wound up in his hands on the deflection. Bulldogs had 3 men in that coverage. So it looks like Riverdale will punt it away. 4th down. 6 yards to go for a first down. Back to punt will be Chase Chitwood. Jones and Brown back deep for the Bulldogs to receive the punt. There's the snap. Punter gets into it and drills this one end over end. Bulldogs take it right around the 37-yard line. Now moving ahead with a stiff arm is Channing Brown. Flag flies as he is brought down right around the 46-yard line. Tackle made by Emmett Drone of the Chieftains. So the officiating crew will talk it over. Personal foul on the face mask against the Chieftains.
Penalty is against the Bulldogs.
Let's see. They say Bulldogs on the PA, but I believe it's against Riverdale. Yep, it will be. And it's going to be a 15-yarder. That moves it to the 40-yard line on the 15-yard penalty. So the Bulldogs with a 1st and 10, a little deeper in Riverdale territory. Riverdale's defense has been dealt this hand before, and they've been able to make some nice responses. 4:22 remaining in the third, 18-12. Ithaca leading. Man in motion, that's Manning. Salisbury, quarterback keeper, runs to the right side. Nothing there. He is stacked up and dropped by the Chieftains. Brought down by Riley Wannick. And also, let's see, Landon Bobb is back there. Good play. And No gain. Signal. Second down and 10 yards to go for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Good to see a lot of familiar faces here tonight. Our old buddies Ron and Deb Baumkamp were here tonight. Saw them earlier tonight. Had some conversations. I was almost late arriving into the booth. There's a snap from center. Kepler leans across the line of scrimmage and then lays ahead to around the 41-yard line. Gain of maybe a yard. Ethan Baumkamp on the stop. And up the middle, Landon Bob having a big game. Makes a stop. Third down and about 12 yards to go for the Bulldogs in Riverdale territory from the 42-yard line. 3:19 remaining in the third quarter. Ithaca leading 18-12. They'll send three wide receivers to the left side, one to the right side. Salisbury, he's got Logan Anderson to his right. Awaiting the snap from the center onto the shotgun. Cockcroft for the snap. Throw to the left side. It is complete. And now Channing Brown gets ahead, moves and grooves down to the 30-yard line. He'll be close to a first down. Stop made by number 2, Carson Kenyon. They will mark him actually about 2 yards short of the first down. Fourth down coming up for the Bulldogs inside the Riverdale 35-yard line with 2:38 remaining in the third quarter. Play comes in from the near sideline, and the Bulldogs head to the football. Fourth down conversion attempt here. Big play for the Bulldog offense, big play for the Riverdale defense. Salisbury under center. There's the snap. Pitch play, running play. Kepler's got some room on the wide side of the field. Puts the shoulder down and pushed toward the out-of-bounds line, but I think he got the first down. Ethan Baumkamp got the push on him to force him out of bounds. Otherwise, if he breaks the corner, that's a lot of trouble. First down for the Bulldogs, and the sticks will move. 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. The ball is marked at the 25-yard line of Riverdale. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. A little bit of a breeze coming across the field on a muggy evening here in southwest Wisconsin. We'll take some of this mugginess into late October, early November, maybe. We'd like to anyway. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. Handoff Anderson. And he jukes left and gets a couple of extra yards down to the 20-yard line. Bulldogs moving and grooving against the Chieftains. Junior Landon Bob with another stop for the Chieftain defense. Under 2 minutes remaining in a quick-moving third quarter. 18-12 Ithaca leading. That was our halftime score. 6-6 after the first. The Bulldogs scored 2 times in the second. And Riverdale scored late in the half with 1:03 left to go. Second down play. Ball around the 20 of Riverdale. There's the snap. Kepler gets the handoff, and he is going to gain a yard or so. Brought down with a solo tackle by the Chieftains' Dietrich Buchholz. So that'll bring up third down for the Bulldogs. Ball around the 21-yard line of Riverdale. Not much of a gain, if any, on that play.
Dietrich Buchholz on the tackle.
Bulldogs back in the huddle and now head to the football. Ball on the near hash mark. Third down play for Ithaca. They need to get inside the 15-yard line of Riverdale for a first down. Under a minute remaining in the third. There's the snap. Pitch. Kepler wrapped up by the Chieftains and brought down. Big play, and they say fumble. Everybody reacting. See if the tackle was made. Kepler, the ball carrier. Host of Chieftains. Bottom of the pile, Chase Chitwood and Riley Wannick as well. It does remain in the hands of the Bulldogs. Fourth down and 11 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Ball is back at the 25-yard line of Riverdale. And Ithaca, I believe, will stay in the huddle for the final 20 seconds and wind this one down in the third quarter. They'll have the ball and try to convert on fourth down coming up to start the fourth quarter. 18-12 in favor of the Bulldogs over Riverdale on WRCO and WRCO.com.
The Bulldogs 18, the Chieftains 12.
Sounds good, brother. Well, I was hollering at you because if you'd skipped the spots, I'd have got it back sooner. But that was way too long for that report. Otherwise, I should have just done less with Travis, but I didn't. I mean, they took the 15 minutes and then they started. They didn't take any more. So. Oh well. I know. Yeah. That's right. Has he called yet? Has he called to the third or not? Has he called to the third? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Welcome back to Ithaca. We have 12 minutes remaining here in the football game. Regulation 18-12. The Ithaca Bulldogs in the lead, and they're going to try to convert on a fourth down play as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Good to have you along for exciting football. This has been the closest game I've called so far in football, and it's been an enjoyable one. Both sides, good effort by the young men. And fourth down play coming up for the Bulldogs, trying to convert. Ball is just shy of the Riverdale 25-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs need a little more than 10 to convert the first down. Man in motion, that's Lincoln Manning. There's the snap. Back to throw is Salisbury. Throws it left side. It is through the hands of the intended receiver, Channing Brown, down around the goal line, incomplete. And the Bulldogs will turn it over on downs. Again, a quick-moving clock. Each team has a chance with the ball. Actually, Riverdale had it twice in the third quarter, and Ithaca has it once in the third quarter, and it is 18-12. As we head to the last quarter, well, perhaps we'll see. Chieftains will try to get the ball and at least even the score, 6 points away from the Bulldogs. And Riverdale back to the football. Bulldogs lining up on defense. Carson Kenyon, Tim Bailey, and Chase Chitwood, along with Drayton Deglow, the running backs, and Coach Phelps. There's a flag before the Chieftains can get this play. Delay of game called against Riverdale. Wide receivers are Andre Tainer and Ethan Baumkamp. Also along the line, Ronick, Cochran, Bob, and Connor Goplin. Right now, 15-yard penalty pushes it back, 1st and 15 coming up for the Riverdale Chieftains. For a first down, they need to get to the 35. Ball is marked at the 20, their own. There's the snap. Back to throw, the QB looking all the way near side to Tainer, and it is incomplete. Getting a hand right near that football was Wyatt Hilby. Coverage on the near side as well by Xander Jones. Pass intended for Andre Tainer brings up a second down play. 2nd and 15 for the Riverdale Chieftains, a play that only took 5 seconds. Now in the huddle, the Chieftains head to the football. Both teams making sure they have plenty of water on a warm and humid night tonight. Got hydrated at halftime. Second down play. Back to throw is Carson Kenyon. Pocket breaks down. He's going to gun one far side. Oh, just about, but Ethan Baumkamp can't hold on. It's going to be Channing Brown toe-to-toe with him. There wasn't a lot of separation between receiver and D-back. Baumkamp, who has 2 INTs and 2 receptions for touchdowns tonight. And Riverdale was going for the gusto again on that one. 3rd down and 15 from the 20-yard line for the Chieftains. The young guys football game going on over in the darkness on the Bulldog practice field tonight. Somebody needs to get some headlights pointed out that way so they can see. 3rd down, 15. There's the snap. Back to throw is Kenyon. Pocket breaks down. He's hit and dropped. There are flags on the play. Carson Kenyon over to go, and right up the middle, Leslie Nelson makes the play for the Bulldogs, and a host of friends. Lincoln Manning as well is there, and the Bulldogs make the play. I think, let's see, Marshall Self as well. They got pressure on the quarterback. So the penalty is against Riverdale, and of course it is declined by the Bulldogs. Brings up 4th down and long for the Chieftains, and the punting crew is out. Chase Chitwood will be punting from the end zone. Gets the snap and puts a toe into it. End over end, going to be taken by Anderson on the run. Logan is going to be wrapped up and dropped. Good tackle by Baumkamp at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs will have good field position after a Riverdale punt. And Ithaca, with its second possession of the half, will take over in great field shape. Ball at the 30-yard line of Riverdale. 18-12. Bulldogs leading.
30-yard line.
Ithaca back in the huddle. Good to have Hall of Fame announcer Ron Richards back on the mic tonight, filling in. Spent a lot of time in the booth with him over the years, even the old days of the Bulldog Tower. I used to bring my equipment up in a milk basket with a string, pulley and a string. Handoff Lincoln Manning on the reverse. Lincoln's got some room around the end. He's going to be hit and dropped after about a 7-yard gain. Didn't go down easy. Good by Lincoln Manning. Tackle made by Landon Bob and Sawyer Connor. Bulldogs gain 8 yards on the play. Ball inside the Riverdale 25, around the 24. Down to 11 minutes remaining in the contest. Bulldogs leading by 6, 18-12. Riverdale and Ithaca matching up a year ago in a conference game, which the Bulldogs won. They did not play in 2020. 2nd and 3 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Manning in motion again. Here's the handoff on the counter play, and Anderson, Logan Anderson, sidesteps one to be tackled, gets about a yard. Still going to be short of the first down. Tackled by Dietrich Buchholz and Riley Wannick. Brings up 3rd down for Ithaca. 10-15 remaining in the football game. 18-12, Ithaca leading. This got to be kind of a wide open scoring affair early in the game. The score is now not changed since halftime. 3rd down and about 3 for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. Salisbury hands off, flags everywhere. Ball start against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty will delay their forward progress and move the ball back 5 yards. Boy, that's just a momentum killer when that happens.
3rd down and 8.
Still, I guess you'd consider it early in the season, but the kind of things you certainly want to work out. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 yards to go for the Bulldogs. 9:45 remaining in the football game. Ithaca to the line. Salisbury will take the snap out of the shotgun. Ethan Cockcroft ready to make the snap. And there it is. Handoff for Kepler. Nowhere to go. He's wrestled down by the Chieftains. Talon Childs was one of the first guy back there. And also Dietrich Buchholz and a host of friends. Emmett Drone. And the Bulldogs with nowhere to go. Good defensive stand by the Chieftains. 4th down. 10 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Ball back at the 30-yard line. So Ithaca will bring in the play from the sidelines. 4th and 10. They'll, of course, go for it here in Riverdale territory at the 30-yard line. Chieftains trying to make a stop and get the ball back. Bulldogs trying to keep the drive alive. Manning in motion for the near side. There's the snap. Back to throw Salisbury. Pocket breaking down. He is spun around and dropped by the Riverdale defense. And that's where they'll take over. At the 40-yard line. Several in the backfield. Dietrich Buchholz again. Feels like we've called his name a lot. And also Landon Bob right up the middle. And the Bulldogs given over on downs. Riverdale, for its 3rd possession of the half, will take over at the 36-yard line. Their own. 1st and 10 Chieftains. 18-12. Ithaca in the lead. 8:43 to go in the game. Riverdale up to the line. Under center is the quarterback, Carson Kenyon. There's the snap, and he'll hand off. Bulldogs read it well. Looks like a loss maybe of a yard on the play. Running back was Chase Chipper. Spun around by Ethan Cockcroft and company. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Chieftains. We'll hit on a couple of big plays tonight. I'd like to try and get something downfield again here. Otherwise, the shorter stuff, the Bulldogs have been accounting for those, the running plays. So Riverdale has the shotgun going here, 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Back to throw is Kenyon. Plants and lifts one toward Baumkamp down the sideline over the shoulder grab. Can't get it. Coverage by the Bulldogs by Channing Brown. Baumkamp, they were going for the gusto. Long throw all the way to the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs falls incomplete. That'll bring up third down. 8 minutes remaining. 18-12 Ithaca. Third down for the Chieftains from the 36-yard line. Ethan Baumkamp's getting his sprinting in tonight. Back to the huddle, and now Riverdale will set sail. Got two wide receivers out to the near side. Waiting a snap out of the shotgun is Carson Kenyon. Carson back to throw. Plants, guns it near side. Intercepted by the Bulldogs. Pulled off by Xander Jones, and he runs right. Xander Jones cuts back left. 40 down to the 35 of Riverdale. The interception. So a good one by Jones, and the Bulldogs are back in business. Ithaca on the offense. Xander Jones in the right place, pulling it down. And for Ithaca tonight, let's see, they have 1, 2. That's a third in the ball game. Riverdale has 2 interceptions tonight. So with 7:48 to go, Ithaca takes over. They're in Riverdale ground at the 35-yard line. 18-12 Ithaca. The line is set. Awaiting the snap is Salisbury. There it is. He's back to throw. Flags fly everywhere. And this will back it off 5 yards again. Bulldogs heading in the wrong direction. Backing it up 5 yards. So they'll push that back to the 40-yard line of Riverdale. Bulldogs trying to get something positive. A score here would certainly help the cause. Might solidify a win. The Chieftains trying to get the ball back here and get back for a late score. Just keep the game close and see what happens late in the contest. Some good ones going on around the area tonight. Wazeeka Seneca leads Highland 28-13. That's 4:42 left in the third quarter at last word. 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs from the 40-yard line. Flags again. The back line judge. Might be a delay of game. Yep, it is. Bulldogs with another 5-yard penalty, putting it back to the 45-yard line. 7:47 remaining here in the football game. And it'll be 1st and 20 for Ithaca. Bulldogs are going to line up. Jones out to the near side. Salisbury will take it out of the shotgun. He's got backs to his left and right. There's the snap. Back to throw. Micah throws it and through the hands of Kepler, intended in the backfield around the 50-yard line. Looked like a possible screen pass to the left side and incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 20. 7:43 to go in the ball game. Our game engineered by Tim Feed later on tonight. Football Friday night. We will join the network at 10 o'clock and check the scores from throughout the state of Wisconsin. Some really good games on the third week of the season. A lot of conference openers, including this one right here. 18-12 Bulldogs, 7:43 to go. 2nd and 20. Salisbury back to throw. Pocket breaks down. He breaks one tackle, moves ahead, and then gets a few to the 41-yard line of Riverdale. Gain of about 4 yards. Ran a long way and picks up the last 4 yards after backing off, dropping back for quite a few. Riley Wanick on the tackle for the Chieftains. 3rd down and about 16 to go for the Bulldogs in Riverdale territory at the 41-yard line. Riverdale defense has been on the field a long time here, trying to make the stop and get the ball back. 3rd down play for the Bulldogs from the 41 of Riverdale. Salisbury takes the snap under center. Pitch. Kepler bobbled it now. Riverdale coming after him, and they're going to take him for a huge loss. There's a flag on the play. I think there's a face mask. Unfortunately for Riverdale, back around the 50-yard line. 3 men on the tackle. Getting through there was Sawyer Connor and Landon Bobb, and also Emmett Drone. So the penalty will be a 5-yard face mask penalty, and that'll move it from the 50 back to the 45. I believe it'll be a repeat of the 3rd down play. all of this certainly taking some time off the clock for the Bulldogs as well, with a 6-point lead. 6:46 remaining. Going to mark it from the line of scrimmage, which was the 36. I should say the 41. It goes to the 36. So that'll bring up third down and about 10 yards to go for the Bulldogs. And now trainer Lindsey Tollickson called out to the sideline of Riverdale again. They've kept her busy tonight. Fortunately, it appears minor injuries, cramps here and there and whatnot. You'd figure that would happen on a warm night. Even old radio announcers get cramps once in a while on nights like this. Whistle starts the clock again. 6:45 to play. 18-12 Bulldogs. They're in Riverdale territory. Third down and 10 from the 36 of Riverdale. Bulldogs look it over. Salisbury awaiting the snap. And there it is. He's back to throw. Looks left. They're coming after him. He throws it. It is incomplete. And intended for number 11, Channing Brown. And covered up by Ethan Bumkamp and by Tim Bailey and company. And that will do it for this Bulldog drive, perhaps. Let's see what they decide to do. So we're going to wait and see here with a fourth down coming up for the Bulldogs. We'll see what they decide to do. Taking some time off the clock. 6:29 remaining here in the football game. Bulldogs look to the sidelines. They may wind up using a timeout when all is said and done. Micah Salisbury over on the near side. Timeout. 6:29 remaining in the football game. Ithaca 18, Riverdale 12 on WRCO and WRCO.com. Not bad. Lots of mistakes. Boy.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
Get any momentum?
No, they can't. They can't. Yeah. Yeah, when you're heading this way instead of going that way, it's hard to get into it.
Third downs are just backing up.
Yeah. But it's the first post game I've had this year. All the others have been kind of lopsided.
Yeah.
Almost kind of like a steam coming off the field, you know. It is humid. Yeah.
Fourth down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Salisbury's punt is down around the 1 yard line.
Thanks, Chandler. And after a fourth down decision, the Bulldogs punted away, and an excellent punt by Salisbury. It is downed by Ithaca at the 1 yard line. That's where Riverdale will take over. 1st and 10 from the 1 yard line, Riverdale zone, when we return. 18-12 in favor of the Bulldogs. 6:19 to play on WRCO and WRCO.com. Nope. Yep. One minute. Yep, perfect. Yep. 1 minute. Yep. Okay, excellent. Thanks.
First down and 10 for the Chieftains.
Riverdale with a 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. They'll hand off for a running play down around the goal line. Bulldogs pushing the line backwards. They are signaling a safety, but the officials are not.
Second down. No
Bulldogs
gain
had
on the
their
play.
hands up like it was a safety. No gain for the Chieftains. 2nd down. And Riverdale did actually lose a little bit. Ball right around the goal line. 2nd and 10 and a quarter to go. 5:53 to play in the football game. Ithaca leading 18-12 in area football here. Our game of the week, and it's a good one. Thank you for joining us tonight. Football Friday night coming up at 10 this evening. Up to the line, the Chieftains. Trying to get something going here. The line is set. There's the snap from center. And in the backfield, running play down around the goal line, and not much going. And it looks like the Bulldogs may have made a tackle in the end zone, and they did. There's a safety, and the Bulldogs will take a 20-12 lead on the safety by the Bulldogs. Several in the backfield there, thwarting the play, like perhaps Wyatt Hilby and company, and the Chieftains are tackled, and that safety comes with 5:31 to play in the ball game. It is 20-12 Bulldogs, and Ithaca will get the ball back in just a moment here on WRCO and WRCO.com. You see who made the tackle? I couldn't really tell.
I didn't. Such a massive.
I saw Berkram maybe, but
Couldn't
you
even
know,
see who had the ball.
I think it was a team effort.
Yeah, it definitely was. He's still pretty good.
Nice to see the seniors from last year coming back, taking part.
What would Sam do if he was like a junior?
He would be
He's younger than
Tim Bailey will be kicking.
younger than
Tim Bailey will kick off for the Chieftains after the Ithaca safety. 20-12, Ithaca now up by 8 with 5:31 remaining in the football game. Bailey with the whistle. The line is set. Here's the approach, and an end over end goes to the right side, bounces near the 30 and goes out of bounds,
with the flag on the play.
which will be a flag on that. So no return possible by the Bulldogs, and Ithaca will get the football back. Still only an 8-point game, so Riverdale certainly still in line for getting a touchdown and a 2-pointer to tie. The Bulldogs will try to eat the clock away, the final 5:31, at least take a little more time off it and try to attempt to get downfield. The Bulldogs had a couple of big plays in the first half, but they've not been able to do much against this Riverdale defense in the meantime. They're giving the Bulldog coaches a choice of either re-kicking it or taking the
Bulldogs
football
get the ball at the 45-yard
at the
line.
45-yard line. So that's where Ithaca will take over at Riverdale's 45-yard line after the kick went out of bounds. So the Bulldogs in committee, and now we'll head to the football. 5:31 remaining in tonight's game. 20-12, Ithaca in the lead. One man wide, now two wide for Salisbury and company. Kepler and Anderson in the backfield. Cockroft set to snap the ball. Riverdale showing blitz. Handoff going to Anderson. Runs right. He's got some room. 40 down to the 35 and a first down for Logan Anderson and the Bulldogs offense.
Tim Bailey.
Ryan Biermeyer helping out on the block there and helping out to pick up Logan after he made the run. So it brings up.
Second
Well,
down
they're
on the
not gonna quite
yard.
give him a
Gain of
first
9
down.
on the carry.
Second down and less than 1 yard to go for the Bulldogs. Trying to chew away a little more of the clock here. We're down to 5 minutes remaining. Bulldogs break huddle and head to the football. Salisbury will look it over for the Bulldogs. Probably got a chance to sew it away, maybe keep it on the ground here late in the game. Waiting the snap. There indeed. Going to hand off to Anderson. Over the pile for a first down.
Logan Anderson.
Logan down to the 34-yard line of Ithaca. And a good run. Following the blocking of Caleb Berkwam. And Landon Bob makes the stop. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 34-yard line of Riverdale. 4:35 to go in the
First
football
down,
game.
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs had built the lead, and Riverdale scored a couple of big touchdowns in this one to keep it close. Ithaca took the lead after a 6-6 tie, and they have led ever since. Salisbury and company taking some more time off the clock. 2-man wide to the left side. Long snap count for Salisbury and company. Line is set. Now Riverdale showing blitz. There's the snap. Hand off Kepler running to the right side. Wrapped up on the far side. Flags fly. Riverdale makes the tackle after a 3-yard gain by
Kepler,
Matthew
the ball
Kepler.
carrier. We got a flag on the
Looks
play.
like a flag against the Bulldogs, perhaps, with 3:58 remaining. That stops the clock. Holding against
the
Ithaca.
Bulldogs.
So that'll push it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And the officials conferring. Now they'll march it off. This will help Riverdale out a little bit. Ball is the 44 of Riverdale.
Penalty against the Bulldogs.
First down
Second down, 20.
at about 20 yards or 20 plus to go. Ithaca up to the football. First down play, 3:50 to play in the football game. Ithaca by 8. There's the snap to Salisbury. Handoff going to Kepler. Runs right and now goes. He's going to break another tackle. 35 down to around the 30-yard
And
line.
Kepler, the ball carrier.
Kepler, about 10 of those yards back or more. Flags fly. And let me see here. Must have been inadvertent. Timeout is called by the Chieftains. 3:31 to go. They stop the clock. Bulldogs leading 20-12 in area football from the Ridge and Valley on WRCO and WRCO.com. I just won. Yep. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Yep.
Second down at 7 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs will do a running play after the timeout, and it was bobbled by Salisbury, and he is brought down. Boy, that was close. Boy, that's what Riverdale wants, is to get the ball back. Salisbury able to pick it back up, and is brought down around the 33-yard line of Riverdale. Timeout taken again by the Chieftains. We'll keep it here for this one. 3:19 remaining in the football game. Ithaca leading by a score of 20-12. We'll get a final from Richland Center High School of Idis-Rip Field, where Broadhead Judah has picked up a win tonight. Earlier this evening, Prairie du Chien 33-29 over Lancaster. Game that started at 4 today. Here at Ithaca, it was a 6-6 game after the first quarter. It was 18-12 at halftime. And the only score here in the second half has been the recent safety scored by the Bulldogs defense. Ithaca up by 8 with 3:19 to play, and a 3rd down and 7 in Riverdale territory at the 32-yard line. Bulldogs up to the football. Salisbury looks it over. Backfield is split, awaiting the snap on 3rd down. There's the pitch, running play for Kepler. Stiff arms one, and now brought down to the backfield by Carson Kenyon. Bulldogs lose a little bit. Ball is run around the 34-yard line with a 4th down coming up. We'll see if the Bulldogs go with a punt as they did last time. Pinned Riverdale down at the 1-yard line, and then just scored a safety a couple of plays later.
4th down, 9.
4th down play as the Bulldogs look to the sidelines again, taking some time off the clock, taking as much as they can before they perhaps will call a timeout. We have 2:43 to go Clock ticking down. Riverdale within 8 points, but it'll take a big play here for the Chieftains. So the Bulldogs use as much of the clock as they can here. On the sidelines, Coach Steve Olson standing by the official and now uses a timeout. 2:24 to go. Fourth down is coming up after the timeout. The ball is marked at the 34 of Riverdale. And the Bulldogs will perhaps punt it away and try to pin Riverdale back as they did earlier. It turned into a field position game in this second half. Next week we'll be on the road at Prairie du Chien as Richland Center plays at the Prairie du Chien Blackhawks. Games of the week continue on WRCO through the 9-week schedule of the regular season, and we're hoping for some teams to make the postseason this year. As always, timeout ending for the Bulldogs as they head back to the football. Riverdale's defense talking it over with their coaching staff. Riverdale will try to get the ball back in good field shape. They can perhaps return a punt. I think the Bulldogs are going for it. Salisbury is the punter, so you always got to be aware of him dropping back. But right now, Bulldogs are operating out of a shotgun. 4th down and 10 from the 34 of Riverdale. There's the snap. Salisbury back. They're coming after him. He's going to launch one far side. Batted away by Baumkamp on the pass intended for the Bulldogs. Nelson. Wesley Nelson, the intended receiver. So good coverage by Riverdale. And by not punting it away, Riverdale gets a lot better field position there after the Bulldogs miss on 4th down. So Ithaca turns it over on downs. They do chew up quite a bit of the clock here in the 4th quarter. 2:19 to play. Riverdale takes over at their own 34-yard line. Ethan Baumkamp has had quite the game. Made another super play on that one. 1st and 10 Chieftains. 2:19 to play as they take over down by 8 against the Bulldogs. 20-12 Ithaca. Awaiting a snap is the quarterback, Carson Kenyon. Flags fly everywhere. Kenyon goes away and throws the pass anyway. It's complete, but it won't be. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Chieftains with a 5-yard illegal motion penalty. Puts the ball back at the 29-yard line.
15.
1st and 15 for Riverdale. So they have 71 yards to try and get back a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Riverdale breaks huddle and heads to the football. Bulldogs out in man coverage, 2 men wide to the left for the quarterback, Kenyon. Back to throw, completes the left side, and now caught by Andre Tater, tries to lean ahead and brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of a couple on the catch. That'll bring up 2nd down and 17. Riverdale going no huddle here. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Riverdale up and ready to go. There's the snap. Shotgun. Kenyon looking to the left side. Throws it over the middle. Intercepted by the Bulldogs. Taken to the 35 by Kepler. Return to the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. Brought down by Landon Bob and the Bulldogs with another INT tonight. Matthew Kepler pulls it in. So the Bulldogs have picked off a few, and that one with 1:49 remaining. Bulldogs leading by 8 here in the football game. It's been a battle all the way. It's been a fun one to call for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Our post-game show will be coming up soon, and then our update from Football Friday night at 10. Might even hear yours truly on that one tonight. We've been one of the contributing reporters tonight and through the season. There's a snap, and taking a knee is going to be Salisbury. Chieftains used a series of timeouts trying to stop the clock and get the ball back. So Salisbury takes the snap. Loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11 yards to go at the 30-yard line of the Chieftains. Riverdale cannot stop the clock. Bulldogs leading 20-12. Salisbury watching the back judge. And as soon as his hand goes up, there's 10 seconds remaining to get the play off. His hand is up. Bulldogs line is set. Awaiting the snap from center is Salisbury and takes a knee with 1:05 to play.
Bulldogs take
That'll
another
bring up
knee.
third down. Again, Riverdale unable to stop the clock. Bulldogs trying to chew it up.
Third down.
Probably will take what? One more snap here. And that might do it. Bulldogs, no huddle, and third down and 12 with 38 seconds. Salisbury takes a knee with 36 seconds. And that will probably do it. Bulldogs starting to take their helmets off.
That's the last
Chieftains
play of the ball
run to the
game.
sidelines. That will be the final play of tonight's
Bulldogs
game.
20.
That makes the final score Ithaca 20, Riverdale 12. It's been a good one tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. And our recap of the game is coming up here on the post-game show. Other scores from Southwest Wisconsin as well tonight. Thank you for joining us. 20-12, Ithaca over Riverdale in area football from WRCO and WRCO.com. Yep, sounds good to me. He probably will just come back, yep.